Whenever you put a bunch of influencers in one room together, you just know it's going to turn into a mess, and that's exactly what happened this week at an influencer birthday party. Reagan, who's been in the middle of quite a bit of drama lately, found herself in even more drama after a smaller creator attended her birthday party and then dragged the party online for being boring, and people are not happy about it. It's a mess, so let's get into it. There's currently some major drama going down on TikTok between a smaller creator named Marina and a larger creator named Reagan, and it has to be the most typical LA influencer story I've ever covered on my channel. Now, many of you probably remember Reagan from the whole Coachella drama with the under 1 million followers sign, as well as the stuff that went down with her cat and her ex-roommate. It feels like Reagan is being brought up every single month at this point, but this time it was no fault of her own. Reagan just had her 22nd birthday, and to celebrate, she had an event at a club in LA. Invites were sent out, over 400 people were invited online, and the people that she actually invited were allowed to bring a +1. That's where we meet Marina. Marina got invited to Reagan's birthday as a +1. She didn't know Reagan, she was simply there as a guest to her friend who was invited by the birthday girl. Marina made this video getting ready for the birthday, and I feel like in this video, we see our first red flag. She said that she was a psych major and she wanted to go to the party to observe how people behave.
I'm going to Reagan 777 birthday party. Here is my OOTD. I'm a +1. I'm so excited to be there. Just people watch. I am a psych major, so one thing about me is I'm gonna analyze. This is Shein, Target boots, Giddy by Lizzo bodysuit. Coach, I got it from Facebook Market. Wish me luck. Bye.
Which to me sounds like she's going in hopes something happens that she can make a TikTok about. But anyways, she went and all her followers were asking her for an update on how the night went, and she replied to one comment and said, "Went with friends and we ended up leaving and just drinking at home. Wasn't our vibe." And that's fine, totally understandable, nothing mean was said. If it's not your vibe, then it's not your vibe. But she didn't stop there. Some people in her comment section were giving her a little bit of a hard time over her saying that she left, so she made a follow-up video to explain why she left. Now, I was expecting her to just reiterate that the party wasn't for her, but regardless, happy birthday to Reagan, and leave it at that. But nope. She tried to justify why she left by putting the squeaky shoes awkward sound over a clip of Reagan's party before it filled up.
I'm currently getting canceled because I went to an influencer's birthday party and I said that I didn't have fun, so I decided to leave. For some context, here were the vibes of the party. Like, do you guys blame me for wanting to leave a little early? Expectations were so high. I was super excited to go. I did go as a +1, so my friend was invited. I posted an OOTD, which is where I'm getting a lot of these comments.
She went on to say that she works for Bumble and they're always putting on these influencer events, so her expectations were really high. She was going into this thinking her drinks would be covered and she could just walk in as a +1 and have the best night ever. But she quickly realized that wasn't going to happen.
For the dating app Bumble, I used to put on ambassador and influencer event, collab with bars all the time, so we would cover drinks, food, and even sometimes Ubers. So that was kind of my expectation, and my expectations weren't met. Just felt like I was gonna have to spend money to hang out in the same space as someone, and that's just not something me or my friends wanted to do. I really tried for a couple of hours and it just wasn't the vibe. It was just a flop in my opinion. I want to clarify, it might look like an intimate event because not a lot of people showed up, but it's supposed to be like a big bar club scene. At the end of the day, as long as the birthday girl had fun, that is all that mattered, and it did look like she personally was having fun. I stand by my opinion.
And this just felt mean to me. Her original comment being like, yeah, I just didn't like the vibe, that's fine. But then taking a clip where the party seems empty to try and embarrass Reagan being like, oh, no one's here, no one showed up, here's a squeaky shoes edit. That's mean. I would understand exposing a bad event if you paid for a ticket and certain things were promised and not delivered on. But this was a birthday party that you were invited to as a +1. I'm sorry, but in the famous words of Gabby Hanna, manage your expectations. You're not going to be getting free drinks and free food and free Ubers, compliments of some 22-year-old TikToker. Of course, Bumble is going to do that for you. They're a company and you work for them. It's marketing, not a birthday party. Eventually, this video started to go viral and it was just not sitting right with people. A lot of comments were saying how mean-spirited the video felt, and influencers started speaking out as well. James Charles went off on a rant.
If I was hosting a birthday party with my closest friends and family to celebrate my special day being brought onto this earth, and some random showed up as a +1 and posted a video online with squeaky sneakers overlaid over top of it for TikTok clout. Los Angeles have lost their mind. This was a birthday party, not a brand event, not some red carpet, not some crazy party at a club. This was a birthday party that someone was hosting at their house that you were only at because you knew a friend of a friend. You don't even know this person. You have zero reason to be there.
Brianna Chicken Fry had something to say.
Here's my problem, and I say this like all the time with weirdos that say shit online or comment things like mean, nasty shit. If you have something like out of pocket to say, bro, send it to your group chat. You didn't think the party was fun? Bro, that party was lame. Okay, sound off in the group chat. Like, you're not hurting anyone's feelings. You're talking to your friends. Like, I love to talk shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm normal. But I don't do it, like, online to make someone feel bad.
I mean, this situation has really blown up, so much so that Marina posted another video once again trying to explain her side of things. She said because of the poster that was sent out for the party and how many people were on that invite list, she just had higher expectations than what was delivered on.
So I got the opportunity to go to this party. It is my fault that I made an assumption based on this flyer. I was misled by it and I thought that it was going to be like an influencer event slash party. There was also over 450 people on this list, almost 500, which again made me assume that this was going to be a larger scale influencer type party. I want to clarify that I didn't expect her to pay for my Uber and to pay for all my drinks. I was just explaining a standard that I'm used to based on the several other events that I've been to that are advertised or look similar to the flyer and the party pool that this one had. As crazy as it may sound, someone with 50,000 followers can have expectations and standards. And based on what I'm seeing from the birthday girl, it looks like she did have fun. And I did say that in my previous video that at the end of the day, that is all that mattered, that she had fun. So I don't understand why this is still a conversation.
It's a conversation because Reagan did have fun and you tried to shame her online by making it seem like her party was a flop when that actually wasn't the case. Reagan posted a vlog from her birthday, and yeah, at the start the place wasn't packed, that's to be expected, but later on in the night, it actually looked like a really good time.
And we're going to the club, so hopefully I give y'all an update. Here's where we're at before.
And people in the comments were like, oh, she must have been there at like 10:25. One person said, so she showed up as soon as they opened the door. Now, this is where Marina started to turn on Reagan. In her video, she went on to say, I was so excited to come and even included her name because I was a fan before this. I have now informed myself on her cat allegations and am no longer because of that and the bullying. I am someone that goes live every day and now I'm being bombarded. She came and watched where I was being harassed and just kept commenting to open her DM. Said nothing to stop the constant hate, just watched. And then she showed a message that Reagan sent her in her live where she said, I tried DMing you about your videos about my birthday. Please respond when you can. And I'm just thinking, why should Reagan come into your live where you're getting backlash for being mean about her and go in there begging her fans to stop? She sent her a message saying that she sent her a DM, probably so they could work it out in private. Reagan wasn't the one on live facilitating all this hate. And Reagan ended up responding and was pretty much like, this was my birthday. Why do I have to get online and try and justify my birthday to anyone?
Social media baffles me every single day, because why do I have to do this right now? Why do I have to apologize for anyone because people aren't perceiving a video well of someone else saying they didn't like my birthday party? A friend of a friend, a +1. Especially after trying to reach out to her personally. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that shit. I do that shit way too often. Stop poking the bear. I don't want to be poked. I don't want to be tried. I want to make my content and have fun with my friends and have a birthday party. You're the one that made a video about me. If you're getting negatively perceived for a mean video that you made about someone else, I'm not in charge of that. I do not have to make a whole video saying, stop leaving mean comments to this girl. You made a video about my birthday party as someone who wasn't even invited, a +1. Like,
and I fully agree with her. That was her day, her event. Why should she have to then go online and try to control the reaction this girl is getting for being mean? There was no need for the video of it looking empty. There was no need for the squeaky shoes edit. It was mean and people are going to call her out on that. If she really wanted the backlash to stop and she realized that she was wrong, she would just delete all the videos and post an apology to Reagan for trying to bring down her party. So far, Marina has not apologized, but she has deleted some of her videos and she's since turned off her comments. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. Do you think the video was unnecessary? Do you think it was mean-spirited? Or do you think Reagan should be coming to her defense and asking her fans to stop? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.